Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Ria and I'm a lifestyle and immigration content creator living in Ireland. If this is your making me you're just making me laugh because I'm sure that you are saying it to your head too.
I'm actually repeating it in my head.
Oh god, if this is your first time, thank you so much, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again. So you guys, today's video is going to be, I think, an interesting one, and I think that one that people have been asking, oh, I don't want to come to Ireland via schoolmates, but I want to come to Ireland. Is there a way that I can apply for jobs and I will get one all the way from Nigeria or Ghana or South Africa even? And I'm just like, I can't really provide so much information on that topic because I have no experience it myself, and I don't know anyone that has, gotten a job all the way from an African country,
Yeah.
and like the company has sponsored you, blah blah blah, and then you're now in Ireland. So most times people that get jobs are people that have probably schooled here, or
Okay.
people that are
Yeah.
like EU citizens or whatnot. But today we have a guest. He's going to introduce himself in a bit. He's all the way from Nigeria, okay? And he got a job in a very, very big company, top firm. Like, I'm not even kidding, like a very, very big company. And like they sponsored him all the way from Nigeria down to Ireland. He's been here for a while. So we're going to be asking him a couple of questions. He's going to be giving us the juice, the in and out of what you need to do, what he did, how he got here. Just just basic information. Thank you for coming on this channel.
Yeah.
And mind you, he has been a subscriber for a while. Like, it's actually
Yeah.
so good to see you. Yeah,
Same here.
introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Olalekon Lawal, and yeah, I've been a subscriber for a long time now. I think since August 2021.
Are you serious?
September 2021.
Are you serious? That's
Yeah, I've been following the channel.
Yeah, thank
Of course.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you too for your awesome content.
Thank you.
Yeah, like she said, I'm a consultant with one of the big four firms in
Big Four. Hey,
Yeah, in
he
Dublin.
had to add that part. God, when?
yeah, in Dublin, Ireland, and yeah, like Ria said also, yeah, I moved all the way from Nigeria. So yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, I think we should. Okay, so I think you've already introduced yourself. So like the first question I have for you is like, what's your background? Because sometimes some people have this belief that if you're going to go over to like a foreign country from Africa,
Yeah.
like you have to either be like a tech guy or like in IT or tech and IT, same thing, or like health, medical, yeah, exactly.
No,
So
like,
yeah,
true.
like are you in the same field? Like what's your background really?
Okay, so I'm from an accounting background.
Okay.
Yeah, did 4 years in uni studying accounting,
Yeah.
and I'm also a chartered accountant here in Nigeria.
Okay.
ICANN, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria,
Yeah.
and I had the opportunity to work with a big four firm in Nigeria, and coincidentally, it's the same big four firm I'm working with here in Ireland. Yeah,
Okay.
coincidentally, actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Coincidentally.
Okay, so I'm sure probably the fact that I worked with the big four firm in Nigeria
could
must have added
contributed.
contributed
to
to
the whole thing. Yeah.
the fact that it was quite easy for the firm to want to select this guy.
Yeah.
But I'm from an accounting background, and back home in Nigeria, I'm an internal. Nigeria, I used to be an internal auditor, still an internal auditor. So
Okay.
I do like the consulting part of internal audit. So accounting, internal audits, yeah, that's my
That's like
background.
your
yeah.
background. Okay. So like the very big question, like how did you get into Deloitte? Because I think we're not even mentioning the name yet. We've just been saying Big Four.
Yes, okay.
So like how did you get into like Deloitte all the way from like Nigeria,
Nigeria.
like the whole process?
Wow.
First of all, did you ever think you would have, normally, did you have that dream to actually come abroad to study or to work?
Of a truth, I think I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah, it looked perfect.
Yeah.
So the normal trend in Nigeria, you want to jackpot and everything. Yeah. So I obviously wanted to jackpot from Nigeria, but I didn't know it was going to be this soon, and I didn't know it was going to be via coming to work.
Yeah.
All I knew was Canada. You apply for PR in Nigeria. You be in the pool. You do IELTS and the likes.
Yeah.
That was what I had in mind, but I think it was just a wave, or the wave is still ongoing right now because there's people say there's brain drain every time. Next thing you see, welcome to a new dispensation. So I think it was just around that time. So I'd been with Deloitte back home in Nigeria for 3.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had 3.5 years experience working with Deloitte Nigeria.
Okay.
Then I moved to an insurance firm where I worked for 9 months.
Yeah.
Before moving down to Ireland. So the process started around 2021, June 2021. So I'll be specific with dates now because I can still remember everything.
Yeah.
Okay, was it June? May, June. So then I had to apply for different kind of jobs. So considering the fact that I'm an internal auditor or an internal audit consultant, I had to look for so many job opportunities or so many roles, vacancies online. I actually had to dedicate myself, I would say that, because Saturday mornings when you wake up, Saturday obviously you don't go to work.
Yeah.
Saturday morning in Nigeria you don't go to work, so I'll just open my laptop, type different consulting firms, internal audit roles, then I'll go through the sites. Sometimes it looks easy. You say I want to apply for 10 jobs today, but before you know it, by the time you apply for 3 jobs in the morning, you'll be like, wow, so you've actually spent time applying. So it actually took a major part of me because I'm a football lover. Saturdays are meant for EPL, like football. EPL.
What's
like,
your football club?
So I support FC Barcelona.
We're
going through trying times, I know, right? But yeah, I follow EPL and I follow La Liga and different kind of sports. But when I had to dedicate time into applying, it was something that took a part of me, like a larger part of me. So I even had friends then, so friends that we resumed Deloitte at the same time together. It would be like, guy, it's a good day to apply. So even before you start work, even during the week before you start work, you make sure you throw at least 2 or 3 applications. And the thing is, even when you throw applications, you feel you are qualified because when you look at the job description, you look at the roles and everything, you be like, come on, I can do this. This is what I've been doing all along. You can apply for a job, say 11 a.m. and by 1 p.m. they've served you breakfast. Like, and you be like, guy, how far? What happened? Like, what's wrong? But then I think it's just the consistency. So my friend that was actually gingering me. Then I think what happened was, it's a conscious effort because I had to optimize my LinkedIn. So when I say optimize my LinkedIn, I had to optimize the way I use LinkedIn. You just go on LinkedIn. You want to, okay, let's say for example, you want to work with Deloitte UK. So there are different countries that you can move to via job. Say UK, US, Australia, and also Ireland. Yeah, where we are. We shouldn't forget. So you can just go to LinkedIn. Maybe you are interested in a particular company. You select the company Deloitte Ireland. Then you go through. You see jobs. You see people. So you go through the people. Then you can check who you can add on your contact list on LinkedIn. So most of them actually connected with them, and sometimes I target people that are suited towards internal audits. So you have to know internal audit is under a department called risk advisory in Deloitte. So I'll look for people that are under risk advisory, internal audits. Then I'll add them up and try as much as possible to start a conversation. So I had this draft. I can remember when I was watching one of your videos and you said when you want to apply for houses,
you have an application.
An application, this thing that you have to. So same thing too. I actually realized that I had something like that. I'll be like, Hi Ria, my name is Olalikola. I have so years of experience in internal, and after everything I'll tell you, I can assure you I'm excellent at what I do. I'll now attach my CV. Some will actually read, they'll respond. Some won't read. Some will read and they will not respond. So, but from there, that was how I was able to link up with some recruiters. And after so many back and forth, like so many breakfasts, and it got to a point that you apply for a particular role. With this particular CV and this particular email address and phone number, they'll serve you breakfast. I'm not saying you should do it though, so I'll go behind.
I'll use another
email address. Might be the same phone number. So I have like 4 or 5 email addresses, like and different CVs. I know the CVs. If I know, okay, I want to apply to EY. I'll use my name Olalikola _E. That one should go for EY. If it's Deloitte, Olalikola 2021 D. That one should go to Deloitte. So
the struggle is real.
Like, it's actually very real. So it got to a point that when you get rejection mails, you'll be like, normal. We go again. So stuff like that is actually not it's not as straightforward as it seems. Some can have it very easy, but not all of us had it very easy. Back home, I wanted to change job in Nigeria, so I wanted to change job to another firm in Nigeria. That was when I moved to the insurance company. I had done different interviews with different firms, so I was quite familiar with interview sessions. Like I knew I could ace interviews without stress, but I was begging for one foreign interview, like just one. It got to the point I was like, guy, anyone, you people should just call me for any foreign interviews. And lo and behold, first ever foreign interview I had was with Deloitte Ireland,
and that was your last.
It wasn't my last, because
so you did some.
I did several others. So that's where consistency comes into play, because you don't just get it at the first strike most times. So I had applied to different other firms. Funny thing was, I even did for Deloitte in UK.
Okay, so you were not just applying to just Ireland.
I wasn't just applying to Ireland, like anywhere outside Nigeria. Anywhere. Let's just mute. Like the wave was it was the new dispensation wave, so you not let it pass you by. So I was and it's still on, actually, it's still on. So I just had to keep on applying. Then when I got Ireland interview first, I prepped so hard for it, to the extent that one of my guys prepped me. So we did like a dry run, a demo, and we were able to go through it together. Then even in my sleep, I was even preparing. Like, he formed my dominant thoughts. So interview day came. So the interview structure is there are 2 interviews. You do one with the managers. I did with a senior manager and a manager. Then I now did with a director. Some will do with director, some will do with partner. So that's the structure of interviews. Then after that, you'll be awaiting an offer. So most times there's this question you ask towards the end of each interview to know whether there's hope. And so first interview I had with women. I actually enjoy when women interview me, because they are kind hearted, like they are so soft, like maybe that's just my translation. Because first things first, when I had the first interview, I was already prepped up like this, looking into the camera, waiting for them to accept me into the meeting, with the interview meeting, and lo and behold, bam, they were smiling. I was like, wow. Well, compared to interviews back home, they will be funny. So the thing is, they actually want you to excel during interviews sessions. Compared to what you see back home, you're like, so what's your name? What do you do? Like, so it was actually quite interesting, and we were able to flow from then on. Even from they had issues pronouncing my name, and so I had to pronounce Irish names. So that was when I knew the Irish names were. The first interview, her name was quite straightforward. Seona was the second. Shauna. Shauna. Normally, like Siona, coming from Nigeria, you pronounce as Siona. I was like Shauna. So I had to just write it down. So I always take notes during interview, like Shauna. So because I have, based on the intro, when you ask me to tell me about yourself, there's a way I always chip it in. I'm like, so if you're willing to know more about myself, Ria and Shauna, I'm in the mood to talk. Like,
are you serious? And you ask them as well?
I'll just tell them. They will not be like, mad.
That's some confidence, because
me on that I just believe fit bump. I'm like, yes, get in this.
Oh my god. Okay, that's some confidence, because me, I'll just be like, just ask me answer, I'm going home.
So most times I think what they want is something conversational, because you'll be working with clients. So they want to see how well. It's not just about your technical abilities. Because you can be technically sound, but you might not know how to push it out there, like relay it to people.
Practical,
so most times they just want you to free yourself. That's why they always make the atmosphere quite lightened up compared to back home.
So like, how long did the process last? Like from when you applied to when you got called for the interview to when they gave you the offer letter, and like how you got here, everything.
Like I said, I came prepared with dates. So first things first, you enjoy some recruitment processes, because it's just so sweet. So the first person, when you send your CV, most times it gets reviewed by a system. Is it ATS?
Application tracking system.
So that's why most times you have to make sure that you tailor your CV to what the job description states. There are so many times that I've tailored my CV to job description, and I've been asked questions during the interview. someone asked me about something I put in my CV. I nearly asked the guy, he did it. I was like, is it it? Like in my mind, I was like, I had to just change it for the like. I just changed it. So the first things first. Just my CV went through to the recruiter. The recruiter reviewed it. So I think we had this conversation around early June, 2021. Yeah, the recruiter reviewed it, and they wanted to recruit me for a particular role. Then she didn't get back to me. I think June 30. I now mailed her back. I was like, hey, what's up? I didn't hear from you. This thing. She was not like, oh, that role has been filled. However, the business has another role. That would you be interested? And the salary band for what you stated there is still applicable. I was like, what am I using my life for? Like, take me. I said, definitely I'm interested.
Yeah.
She now said the role is based in Dublin or Belfast. I said, see, anywhere, guy, make I just cover this. So that was the recruiter. That was the first phase. Then after then, the lady, I was following up with the lady. I was chatting up on LinkedIn. So that's why I said LinkedIn optimization. I was chatting with her on LinkedIn, and I think early June, July 1st or 2nd or so. Then she just told me, I think the same day I sent my CV, maybe like June 30, she said, they moved your CV to the next stage. So the scheduling team is the team that will look at your interviewer's schedule and also your own schedule, just to align dates.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like, it was so sweet. I was like, okay, no problem. I'll be waiting to hear from them. She said I should just be checking my mails. And me, I don't have notifications for any social media this thing on my phone, but you see Gmail, like my Gmail was my best friend. You just have to keep refreshing and everything. So I was up to speed with my Gmail. I think around July 2nd or so, they gave me proposed dates. So I knew it was going to be, my first interview was July 14, 2021. Yeah, it was a Wednesday. And funny thing was, I just
remember.
Yeah, I still remember, because I just resumed my new job with the insurance firm on July 12th, which was a Monday, 2021. So that Monday night was the night I did the demo with my friend, interview. Tuesday, Wednesday was the interview around 2 p.m. Nigerian time. So I had the interview with the two managers, like I said. After that, I kept checking my portal. I checked my portal the next day, so you can actually track your portal just to check where you are, whether there's any change. So once there's a change, they'll put the name of the interviewers on the portal. So you can, most times what I do is to profile them, because it actually helped me in the first interview too. That was July 14, that first interview. Then I kept checking my portal the next day. Next day I saw that it had changed. I mean, they had moved me to the next level, but they had not communicated via email yet. So they sent, I was like, wow. I saw the final interviewer already stated there. Immediately I went to profile her. Then the next interview was July 22, 2021. I can't remember the day, but I think it was a Tuesday or so. July 22. Yeah, it was a Tuesday. And the interview was actually for 9 a.m. Irish time. I think it was also Nigerian time then too. So 9, I think under 37 minutes or 44 minutes I had finished. So most interviews they will last for 1 hour. 1 hour. Sometimes it will be less. Our first interview was for 37 minutes, second was for 44 minutes. Yeah, I know this because I do record my own interview sessions with my phone. So most times I go to play it back, then I can remember the questions, and once I have upcoming interviews, I'll just listen to it rather than. So July 22 interview was already done in the morning. I was waiting for offer, and that was where I don't know whether it was the slowness or something just took place. So I didn't get a response till. So I was following up with the recruiter, another recruiter on LinkedIn, like, what's up? She was like, the business has not made a decision yet. They will let me know and everything. Okay, I was like, okay, no problem. I was so anxious, definitely. Yeah. And in between that space, I had another interview that was scheduled. With, funny thing was, it was with Deloitte, but this time it was with UK. Yeah, and Deloitte UK too was also fast. I had the first interview on a weekday too, maybe like a Thursday, and I had the final interview on the next Tuesday. So if I had gotten that offer, definitely I would have accepted it first real quick. But I think I met the partner, but funny thing, the man asked me something. I'd already profiled him. He asked me that this is a make or mark question, that what football club do I support? Damn, I should have just mentioned his own football club.
Oh, you didn't?
Like, and now I told him that his club defeated my club in the 2019 Champions League. I was stressing him again without information. Instead of it, he just say this thing.
Oh my god! And he told you it was a makeup man. Why did
Was,
you just?
I should have just said. I should have just said I support the best club in the world, Liverpool, because they actually.
That's my team. Ah! You're in trouble. Leave this place. Are you serious? Oh.
But at the end of it, I think the end of that week, Friday, I got a call. So usually when they call you, most times they want to give you a verbal offer.
Yeah.
So I was anticipating. I was like, I already told my guy, they said they're going to come by 5 p.m. and I was supposed to leave work by 4 p.m.
Yeah.
But I just had to stay back. I was like, no, I can't be on the road when I receive this call. when plus 44 is calling, you have to be in the same environment. That's like I just picked the call and I was like, I just heard, unfortunately.
Are you serious?
Like, I don't think I shed tears that day, but it was a sad evening for me.
Yeah.
But they gave me feedback and she actually mentioned one thing I said, so it was actually a learning curve for me. Truth is, when I did the island interview, I made mention of that thing, but probably the interviewers didn't pick it as a red flag.
Yeah.
But this man actually picked it as a red flag.
What was that? Can you share?
So yeah, he asked about if I want to audit like a new client or something. What do I do? Definitely I do research, but what I said was I leverage on my network of friends outside. Like I have friends who are in different sectors.
Yeah.
So I asked them something. So to him, he translated it as definitely I must have been divulging confidential client information to outsiders.
Right.
So that was the way he interpreted it.
Yeah.
It was at that moment I knew.
Yeah, fucked up.
Like, so that when I got that one, I was like, oh yeah. So I now told people, like my friends around me, that okay, this was one thing that I said and everything. So going forward, I didn't use that line any longer.
Yeah.
Like I didn't use the line again. So Ireland didn't get back to me. First interview July 14.
Yeah.
Second interview, which is the final, July 22.
The second, yeah.
So I messaged the recruiter on LinkedIn again, August 30, 2021. It was a Monday. That's over a month. Yeah, 1 month and 1 week. That's 5 weeks. That's if August doesn't even have 5 weeks already. Because I know some months are quite long.
Yeah.
So that's over a month. She said, hi Olalikon, yeah, I have good news for you. I don't even think whether I even waited. As I just saw I have good news for you, I just dropped my phone on the bed, jumped up, I was like, said the business would like to make you an offer.
Are you serious? That's so
So I stayed in one story building. I ran downstairs. I ran outside of the compound. Like, it was Monday morning around 10:30 a.m. Okay, I think she got back to me around 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even wait for a full gist. Then it was later that evening that they now sent the offer to me to just look at it and sign off, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Then we now commence the real process. So the way it works, it's a job that is available for visa sponsorship.
Yeah.
So when they say visa sponsorship, it means if you might be the one to bring out the funds, but definitely you get reimbursed for it. Yeah, right. So Ireland process, first thing is they will do some background checks. Yeah, the firm will do some background checks, whether you have criminal records.
Yeah.
Talk about maybe you're owing or something, you're a debtor, blah blah blah. They will try to do theirs on their own independent checks. Then they will apply for your visa, your employment permits or your work permit. Yeah. So when you coming to work for a big four firm or other firms like that, they will most likely place it under critical skills employment permits. Yeah. CSEP. So after applying for critical skills employment permit, so the way it works in Ireland, I think due to COVID 2020, there are a lot of backlog.
A lot of backlog, yeah.
Yeah, because
normally it would be faster than.
Be faster.
I remember you were telling me that you were still waiting for.
Yeah, like I was waiting. So the thing is, I actually coded. Like I didn't really inform people about the offer. It was only my close circle that knew about the offer, because I could imagine telling someone that I got an offer August 30th, which is almost like September 1. Yeah. And you're just resuming in April. They'll be like, all I know, they'll be like, guys, you should say they lie or something. So it was so funny. But I got the offer. So the critical skills employment permits, they applied on my behalf. I think it's about 1,000 euros.
Yeah,
So
it is.
the company will actually apply on your behalf to the government here, DET, Department of Enterprise,
DET.
Trade and
Yeah.
Employment or something.
Oh, that's good. You did your research.
After they showed me paper. so they applied to DET for the employment permit. So there's a way you can track on their website. At first I didn't know you could track. So they told me originally that due to COVID that it would take 13 to 14 weeks. That's like 3 months. Yeah, 3 to 4 months. But mine actually took 16 weeks. Like one thing I learned about this process, patience. Like patience is really a virtue. Like so you know when you get an offer that you're going to leave the country, you most likely mentally zone out of the work you're doing back home.
Yeah.
So I was just like, no, calm down. Like I just had to bring my mental game to the table. Like, okay, guys, just still focus on your work. You're still earning salary here, so you're still earning under your firm, so you have to give them your best and everything. So I didn't even mention anything to anyone in the firm too, because definitely they coded information.
Yeah.
So it took. They applied for my permit on October 13 or 14.
Okay.
I think the government recognized that October 14, 2021, and my permit got approved February 2nd, 2022. So factor in the Christmas break and everything. So I suffered all those things. And the funny thing, the painful thing was,
that's a long time. I'm going to be so anxious.
You'll be so anxious. So it's a really, really long time. And so many things that happened in this period, because I had gotten another offer in the UK. Which,
are you serious?
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just had to respect. So I think I had my reasons coming back to say I wanted to work with Deloitte Ireland again. So I had my reasons why I chose Ireland as a country. Yeah. Thanks to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so because immediately I got the offer, you can imagine getting the offer like August 30. I think even from that night I started checking different things about Ireland on YouTube. Like I started watching. That's when I came in contact with Rias on YouTube here. Yeah. So I'd already immersed myself with so much information. So you can imagine how knowledgeable I was even before getting to the country. I already knew about accommodation struggles. Like that's one of the first things that I knew about.
Honestly.
So October 14, that was when they applied, and it didn't come out till February 2nd. And one thing that was actually strenuous was I didn't really know people that were coming to Ireland for work. It was more like everybody UK.
For work?
For work. Like most of my circles, like most of my friends, any spots in London. To the extent that I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't actually want to go to UK, because it just be like your Nigerian street or UK be like that.
But you don't want to be around like your friends, at least people that.
So I think I still have people in Ireland here.
Okay.
So but let's not be seeing another community road in Lagos, in UK, London, or this kind of thing. So after critical skills employment permits, once that came out, next thing was to apply for visa, and that's another wait again. Irish visa is actually like very affordable.
Yeah, it is.
So in coming from Nigeria, there's single entry and there's also multiple entry. Single entry is about 27,000 naira. I think that's like 52 something, 52.5 euros or something, 52 euros or so. And multiple entry is 44,000 naira. So for me, so first off, you have to do the embassy in Nigeria is in Abuja, but you have to apply through VFS. VFS Global. That's in Lekki, on the island in Lagos. You could apply for single entry or multiple entry visa. So first thing is you need an appointment. Via VFS Global. So VFS Global is like the body you go through, because you can't directly go to the Irish embassy in Nigeria, which is in Abuja. Maitama also, So it has to be done through VFS Global. So it's VFS Global that will send all your details or documents to Abuja, and also they'll courier it back to you. So I had immediately my permit came out, because I had been waiting for it for so long. No time. I didn't waste no time. I got my documents ready. I think I had all my documents ready. The only gray area was getting a travel insurance and what else? Letter from your employer. That's what you need. So it's just for them to state that they will house you, they will accommodate you for so this, and they will pay your salary. That's just what they just need to state. It's pretty much straightforward if you're coming to work. And there's something I noticed, because I did an analysis of all the visa applications that whether they approve or refuse
Okay.
in Nigeria. Like they refuse more than they approve.
True.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't know why.
Ireland's
So
getting tough. It wasn't like that like 3-4 years
getting
ago.
really tough. So because of out of curiosity, I checked other embassies. I checked for Indian and also for Turkey.
Yeah.
And Indian embassy, they actually approve.
Yeah.
Or like, and if they are going to refuse, they will give you the reason. They'll tell you incomplete records, maybe insufficient funds or something.
Yeah.
They'll give you the reason. But the Nigerians on they won't state. Maybe in the letter they will state.
Yeah.
But if you are coming for work, I think that's pretty much easy. You once you provide all your necessary documents, you shouldn't be refused a visa.
Yeah.
So, I applied. Okay, I booked an appointment with VFS. That was around 29K. You pay that one online before you go to before they give you a date. And I think you can either select Monday or Wednesday. Me, I didn't even have time to waste. I selected Monday real quick. I like after you guys have wasted my time, I selected Monday real quick, and I got all my documents ready. So you be required to bring some documents, very easy documents. You definitely have them. You make copies. I think it's just bank statement that you need to get from your bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make 2 copies each. One will stand as original, the other will stand as photocopy, and they both must be colored. Yeah, then and there's the passport photograph part. Like I took a passport photograph because I stay on the mainland in Lagos. I took normal passport photograph with black round neck like this, and it was showing my shoulder. But when I got to the VFS,
You said it was not the normal.
Immediately I got to the gate. Those guys were already. They'll be checking you. They'll be like, "Guy, Alpha, what do you want to do? This one, that one." I said, "He said, do you have this part document?" I said, "I get." "You get this one?" I said, "I get." "You get this one?" I said, "I get." Then I said, "Okay, what is your passport?" And I'll show them my passport. They say, "Which country?" "Ireland." They say, No. They will not accept this. So Ireland's visa, I think it's just your neck, up to your neck, like just your head and your neck, that they just need. That one I had to cough out 3K. Like I did photocopy.
Yeah.
I did photocopy worth 28K that day.
Are you serious?
It was 500 naira per copy, and I could not go to back. Not go back to that. I just had 15 minutes to my appointment time, so I mean they just had to maximize, and they were like their parents. So it was there, and then I also bought travel insurance. I bought for 6 months or so. You just buy for a time that will be enough for your distant visa. Then when you enter inside the VFS office, it's pretty much straightforward.
Yeah.
Just follow directions, drop your documents here, go for biometrics, and they would capture your face and also your thumbs and everything. Then you drop your documents with them, original and photocopy, everything. So they would, from there, if you have an appointment on a Monday, they'll courier it to Abuja on Wednesday. If you have an appointment on Wednesday, they'll courier it to Abuja on Friday. So they couriered mine to Abuja on Wednesday. So you go to Abuja, I think, with that Wednesday via UPS. Then you don't need to come back again. So they'll ask for an address because you pay for the visa fee.
Yeah.
There I paid. So I filled multiple entry at first online, but the lady asked if it was my first time of going to Ireland. I said yes. She now said, okay, I have to apply for single. I just applied for single. I don't know why. Well, since it was 6 months, I don't think I'm going to go back to Nigeria within that 6 months. So I was like, okay, no problem. Then they crossed it, and I had to sign on the alteration.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pay. I think they collected like 31,250 or so. You pay that one with your debit card.
Okay.
So that the 27,000 is the visa fee. Why the remaining 4,000 is things for the logistics or for the dispatch.
Yeah.
Because they will actually dispatch it to your address.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So I did that on February 7, Monday, February 7. Yeah, I rushed to the office February 7, and my visa came out Monday, February 28th. So the thing is, every Monday.
Just a few weeks.
Yeah, just 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So most times I try to track it on their website, but apparently they don't really update their websites. That's the DFA website. Yeah. So I try to track it, but you will see every Monday they will around 8:30. To the extent that I knew the time, around 8:30 a.m. to 8:50 a.m. they will release a PDF of all the visa decisions for each week that they had worked on. I even knew my visa number, IRL, so I just had to control find. I just opened the document that day. I was like, let me even just check. I just had to do control find my number, and I typed in my number. I was like, approved, and I was out to work then. Okay, so I went to do a work in Jos, was a branch audit in Jos. I just closed the laptop, carried the laptop out. I first left the video. I just called my dad. I said, guy, approved. Like it was so crazy. And there and then, immediately that night, trust me, I had to serve my organ breakfast. I had to resign because I needed like a month notice because I had waited for so long. My process took like 7 to 9 months.
Yeah,
it's a torture no one should go through.
Honestly.
But thankfully now, I think this month, they've actually employed more people.
Yeah,
That's
from Nigeria.
DET. No, the DET.
Oh yeah.
So in terms of your work permit
faster.
now, it's faster. So it
okay.
takes 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh,
So
yeah,
all in all, it should take 3 months, which is fair enough. Which is the same thing like what UK does.
Yeah.
And one thing about Ireland is, when you are processing Ireland, it's way cheaper. I'm telling you guys, come to Ireland. It's way cheaper. It's way cheaper compared to UK. UK, you have to pay NHS, and if it's 3 years visa, they are giving you. So mine is actually a 2-year visa.
Yeah.
I think stamp 1 is what they call it.
Yeah, stamp 1. Yeah.
So after,
I wasn't supposed to ask you that.
Yeah. So after stamp 1.
Yeah.
After stamp 1, that's what your critical skills afford you to get. After 2 years, you can now get stamp 4, which is like permanent residency.
Yeah.
That means you don't need any employer to sponsor your work permit. You don't need a work permit to work in Ireland anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, then maybe after 5 years you can resume citizenship.
That's really good.
So that's it.
I'm proud. Congrats. No, that's actually really good. So how long have you been here? So when did you now enter into Ireland? Like, have you started working? How has it been for you, your colleagues, and settling down and all that? Like, how is it going so far since you got into Ireland?
Okay, so I left Nigeria a day after my birthday. So my birthday was April 1st. Yeah, that was a Friday. I left Nigeria April 2nd. I don't know why I timed it that way. I left Nigeria April 2nd, got to Ireland Sunday, April 3rd, and I was to resume Monday, April 4th.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like...
Why did you come earlier on? Like?
So it looked like I shot myself. I should have actually extended my resumption by a week, but I just felt there was actually no more emotions because the period I got the offer compared to when I was now leaving, the emotion so I wasn't really freaked again. I was also, so people were asking me like, how are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling leaving this thing? I was like, I'm just normal. But I didn't actually show emotions till I got to that immigration point. Tears.
Oh.
But I already left my family then.
Yeah.
So I was quite emotional then. But yeah, I resumed work, but it was remote. In fact, when I got to the booked apartment, I already met my work tools. I was like, you guys never even come down. Like, what now? Let me move up. So
no chills.
No chills at all. Zero joy. So I already met my work tools there, and I had to...
I'm sure it must have also been stressful for them, like having to send you your application since October. And
yes,
February,
exactly.
Like,
because
I'm
most
sure
times I know...
You're so upset too.
Definitely. I think that... I'm sure they must have complained to the DET or the government. That's why they had to quickly employ more hands to fast track it, because now it's better. Because you get to lose a whole lot of talent, because
exactly.
I had the opportunity to actually ditch them
and go to
the UK. But I just felt, let me just because the UK offer was telling me to resume January 31st. Imagine that.
Anyways, UK is fast. Like, you can get a visa in days.
Very fast, like super fast.
They are really fast.
So getting to work, and the colleagues I've met so far. So I've had to go to the office a couple of times just to integrate and meet new people and meet my new colleagues. I mean, they are nice people, and from the idea I got, definitely we worked in Nigeria before. Our definition of stress or workload might not be what they call stress or workload here. In Nigeria, you can be working on 5 or 7 different projects at the same time, or different engagements at the same time. But they might be on 2, whereas where one is closing out and one is just starting, and they be like, I'm stressed. I'm like, so that's just stress. That's the definition of stress. So it's quite different here. But I think so they also respect time. They have respect for your time.
Yeah.
I mean, once we close for 5:15, resume 9 a.m, 5:15 close. I think they don't bother you. So I'm just trying to imbibe that, because I get to work with some juniors, and I don't try to push the narrative of, we'll check it over the weekend. I'll be like, don't worry, me, I'll go through it over the weekend, not you. So I try to imbibe that culture of respecting people's time and knowing that weekend is weekend. When they log off and when they tell you enjoy your weekend, they really mean it. Enjoy your weekend. They will even ask you, do you have plans for this thing? Oh, we could go grab this thing pubs and everything. Coffee and
Are you a coffee person?
I'm like anything with no sweet. What's it not tea? What's it not vomit?
We agree on that.
What's it not Milo? So if you see me taking coffee, yeah, don't know I'll pack sugar inside the coffee. Like it has to be sweet because you get an espresso. Let me express myself. So that's
What? So the last question I have for you now is, what advice would you give to people that are looking to come to Ireland, not via the school route, but like, they want to work here? What advice is, and also like career wise, I know you said you're like an internal auditor, so you didn't mention like IT or like health. So that means you're coming from like a different path.
background.
Yeah, exactly. And you're still able to get a job and then still come over here in Ireland. So for people that are looking to come to Ireland from anywhere, not just like an African country, like abroad, what advice would you give them, really, looking back at your whole process and like experience?
Okay, so I think one thing is just be consistent in it. You know what you want. It's not just limited to maybe accounting or internal audit space. Yeah, you have the external auditor. Like any field, even tech, because there are a whole lot of tech companies here. You have AWS, that's Amazon Web Services. You have TikTok, Facebook, and the likes. They are here. That's part of the selling point that Ireland has. So nice. So you have the qualifications quite alright. You have what it takes. You feel, because there's really nothing special in me or people that come over or people that go abroad. That's one thing I noticed, because I know I'll see examples of people that have gone it. I'm like, there's really nothing difficult, but you just have to be consistent, because sometimes it's not just one way. The first time you do it, you might not get it, but just stay consistent in it. Optimize your LinkedIn. Don't give up. Keep applying. Keep pushing. Yeah, they say the end justifies the means, because it's always beautiful when I wouldn't have come across your channel if I didn't get to the point here. So it's when you now get it that you now know the value that it actually makes sense. It will definitely make sense at the end of it all. But you just have to keep pushing. Like, don't give up. I know, like breakfast. Okay, rejection mail became a normal thing to me.
Like how many do you think you received?
So the thing is, I can't even count my applications, because for me to have 5, there's a particular email address I have. All the applications that is there. Rejection. I can open it for like I have.
So would you say like you've let's say like you've gotten up to like 100?
Even more.
Like
once you just see rejection mail, we just shake body like N. Like, we don't review. Like it's normal.
It's normal.
But we obviously know what you want, and at the end of it all, it's the end that matters. It's the end that matters. The fact that you get it, you be like, oh wow. So it was when I was begging for one interview at some point. I was begging for one interview. Then it came to a point that different interviews were just coming. To the extent that I got another offer, and I got different other interviews. Another area to explore too can be the Middle East. The Middle East also open, because I had opportunity to do interviews with a company, a big 4 firm too in Dubai. So if you like Dubai where everybody they go shop. If you want to go work for there, you can go and work there. Like I also had a senior colleague then that went to Qatar. So I mean, if you're in Qatar at this point in time, just know you watch the World Cup for free.
True.
Like, so they are different. It's not just limited to UK. Like, I know UK is like the most popular this thing. Now, when people ask that which part of UK are you in, I say, I'm in Dublin, Ireland. So it's not only UK.
Yeah.
But UK, there's space anywhere at all. Anywhere you
feel. There's space.
I think we're colonizing UK already.
To be fair, because but it's good now.
It's good. It's a good thing. Like, we love to see it.
We
so we actually want more people in Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. Like, if you need anything, say free advice or free this thing, interview prep or anything, whether it's big 4 firms or
I'll leave his Instagram. I'll leave your Instagram handle on screen. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not just limited to big 4 firms. Like other firms, it's just what the one has to just look out for is whether the job is available for visa sponsorship.
Yeah, right.
Because if it's not available for visa sponsorship and you apply, it's auto breakfast. automatic breakfast. But once you look out for that clause and you see available, some will state it and
Yeah,
some
that's what I
will
wanted
not.
to ask you.
Some
Like
will not
yours, was it stated there?
it wasn't really stated, but I think there's a way you just look at it. Most times, one they always, some of them will say it, but some will not say it. That's why most times you can just chat up the recruiter. From there, you're already building a relationship.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, I have friends that, I have like two friends that, one is in UK already. She got UK, the other guy too got UK offer. It was because I chatted the person up that I'm an internal auditor, and the lady told me, oh, she works with a recruitment firm. She said, okay, we don't actually recruit internal auditors, rather we recruit external auditors. I was like, okay, cool. I have friends that I could link you up with, and I gave her 3 names.
Yeah.
I know the funny thing. So the first I gave out my friend, a lady. That one got PwC UK.
Okay.
I gave her another guy, that one to got the same firm too in UK. Then the other guy to him, he had already done try another one. 3 of them are in the UK now.
Okay.
Like, so just make sure you optimize your LinkedIn. Like, I used to think LinkedIn was so boring, because LinkedIn has been turning to Facebook. You see different funny things. But that was when I know, like, the apps like LinkedIn and Gmail, like, make them your friends. Apply as much as possible. Tweak your CV. Like, you can't just have one CV and be expecting different results. If this one doesn't work, change it again. Like, I used to have bulky CVs, everything. But most times when you send it to these recruiters, they don't even really understand where they just want some kind of keywords there. You just put it there. I mean, never give up. Just keep pushing. The door will open.
Oh, that's good. I like that. The door open. I like that. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And I'm so proud. Like, me, I would have cried for demo from August. Was it August?
Yeah, August 30.
Till February.
It was.
That's mad. That's mad.
Crazy.
But I mean, it's worth it at the end.
At the end, it's worth
it.
It's just the end that people see.
Yeah.
People when you post, people now see the picture. You don't talk about. When I was facing the face, no one knew.
True. And I'm really happy. That's really good. Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
And thank you for coming here and having this talk. I'm sure that people would definitely come to your Instagram DM. So just please accommodate them. They just say they're from Rias channel. Please
definitely
accommodate them. Thank you so much, and thank you for having this talk. And thank you for
having me.
Yes, you're
Please
welcome.
subscribe to our channel.
Tell them.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And all those good stuff to them. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also hit the notification bell down there beside the subscribe button. My name is Ria.
My name is Olaliko.
Thank you so much, guys. And we love you. Bye. Bye.